Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Detroit Lions and the Philadelphia Eagles on Sunday Night Primetime.
Jake Elliott taking on for Philadelphia.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
27-yard line.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Quinyon Mitchell up to make the stop.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by the rookie from Texas. And the Eagles are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Thumbs up, alert.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll get this up to the 44. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up. Now a stoppage for an injured player, and it's Saquon Barkley who appears to be shaken up. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. This is 3rd and 6. The Lions call their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. Throw to the right side. It is caught. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. That's where his team will get possession of the football. Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. Laporta in motion. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And a nice run there. He'll get 8 to the 28-yard line.
A 9-yard pickup. It's 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw is gone. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he won't get away. Good tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Williams in motion.
Shell.
Out of the shotgun. It's gone. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down. On 4th down, Lions going to send out the All-Pro from the season ago, Jack Fox to punt. Back deep, Jahan Dotson. That is fielded at the 20. Oh, that could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
33-yard line.
Let's go. Trim.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. 3rd and 7.
Great. Set.
He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. It's a big play there on 3rd down, but there is a marker down, and that is not a good sign for the offense. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's gonna be fourth down.
I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first two drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait till their third series to see if they can make it happen.
To return is Williams. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
We go tonight. By 20.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 24 now, here is 2nd down and 7. Laporta in motion. Goff in the pistol. Escaping to his left. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Detroit.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
So I like these plays. I think the more guys, Mike, that you can get involved in the ground game, the better. And, of course, they're going to get enough touches to their back in a traditional sense, but make the defense defend every blade of grass from sideline to sideline and from line of scrimmage to the end zone. And one of the best ways to do it is to get your wide receivers, get your speed guys involved in the run game.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple.
Tonight. By 20.
Williams in motion. Goff gives it to Gibbs. We're going to work this down inside the 45. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Lions first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
Here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Laporta in motion. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Lions ball to begin the second quarter. They've got it 2nd and 1 coming up. They hand it to Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And after that short run, it puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Goff to throw. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest gain.
From the 1, 2nd and goal.
Come on, come on. Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
This offense is finding out the hard way, Mike. There is just not a lot of room to operate against this defense down near the goal line.
Once more from the 2. 3rd and goal. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout to talk things over before 3rd down. Now Goff. He'll try to hit him with a screen. A dive, and he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good. On anyone else?
Here's the first carry for Tank Bigsby. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
1st and 10. Quick throw in the RPO to Goddard. And tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
On first down, it's Hurts. That's caught. It's Will Shipley. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
They'll run with what's in front of them. This is Will Shipley. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. The second down throw is incomplete. Now a 3rd and 2. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Rolling right. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Lions are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. Not much there, maybe a yard.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Cut. 180. Cut.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. Throwing here is gone. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Here's the Lions punt team now, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. He'll get this complete to Shipley. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for the Eagles. 1st down.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield.
A loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15 at the 47-yard line.
Go Silver, ready?
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
He finds Devontae Smith. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
4 yards.
Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
Here's Hurts. That ball broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock.
That is hot. What a job on the scramble. Grant out to Terra. Touchdown, Eagles. His 4th TD grab of the season. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
We'll see a return here from his own end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Like 20. Hey, lift. Whirling. Duck.
He'll go play action with Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. He's going to look downfield once again. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
So, Mike, you find yourself in some of these inclement weather games, whether it's rain or snow, really the challenge falls on the defensive side. They're usually more in a reactionary position where they got to change directions and they got to react to the plays and the movement of the offense. So what you want to do in these bad games is keep the ball underneath, tackle well in space, and say, okay, offense, snap that slippery ball one more time, throw it one more time. Just make them go the long way. Don't get them off the hook by giving them a one-play score.
From the gun, on third down, it's gone. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Hurts to throw. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Second down throw for Hurts. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hurts. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I think you just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
It is third and 10.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
To throw, Hurts. Oh, that's swung out wide and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Derek Barnes. What a play by the defense in a tie game. Not only did they come up with the turnover, Greg, they score the touchdown and take the lead.
And that's just a mistake, Mike, at this point in the game that you just cannot make on offense. You find yourself in a game that could go either way, and you just gift wrap the opposing team a chance to take it back the other way and take the lead.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They're going to start this on the ground with Bigsby. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He's got this one complete to Goddard. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. To break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. Hurts now. Oh, he's got a man, his tight end, Goddard. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 35 yards. Hurts again. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Third and goal for Hurts. That's in the end zone and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Laporta in motion. Out of the pistol, here comes Gibbs. And a nice run there. He'll get 9 yards. Mark with the 29.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 1. Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone, David Montgomery. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. just shy of midfield. Goff hooking up with his tight end, Laporta, and they give the Lions the first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
They're trying to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. That is Cooper DeJean in there for the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
We go, Todd! 180!
A run here with Gibbs. Will manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. That is Cooper DeJean in there for the stop.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Go!
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. Good-looking screen play there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. And you look out there and you have a mismatch. You have a linebacker or a safety on your running back. He's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On to the 4th quarter, and it begins with a run by Gibbs. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Goff to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
Williams in motion. Goff with the give to Montgomery. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Detroit.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. This one will be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Williams in motion. Throwing on second down. Goff. They'll look to set up the screen here.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal. That one started left, and it's off the upright, and no good. And they will not be able to make this a 2-possession game.
You can see the body language of the kicker, Mike. Once it left his foot, he was kind of leaning. He was trying to bring that one back towards the middle. But that's the sound you dread as a kicker. It reverberates around the stadium, off the upright, no good.
A first down throw for Hurts. Now a screen set up for Bigsby. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. On second down, Hurts. Open man, downfield, he's got his tight end, Goddard. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Hurts will try it again. To the left side and pulled in. Now there's Scantling. A gain of 21 on that pass play. First down, Philadelphia.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Hurts working in the pistol. Got his man at the 6. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. Here is 1st and goal.
Eagles first down. First and goal at the 5.
Here's Bigsby. Good blocking, and he's in. Hank Bigsby. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Here's Williams on the return. And Now be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. And a short pickup to about the 30.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2 minutes to play in regulation. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
What?
Laporta in motion. Montgomery, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. The Philly faithful making some noise on their feet before 3rd down.
Hey, 20. Hey, 5. 4 now.
They'll drop to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. And now at 1:52, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. The Lions will punt this ball away. Important punt here in this tie game late. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. That's complete to Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. And that's complete to A.J. Brown. They're going to work this down inside the 45. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and the 1st down.
10 at the 41-yard line.
The throw, the RPO to Goddard. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the 1st down and preserve that final timeout.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
To the air again. Hurts. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
A gain there of 11. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Bixby. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
They'll run here. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down.
The truth is, Mike, they just aren't getting the push they need up front. This defense has been a motivated group these last couple plays, and now for the second straight time, they failed to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down.
For the field goal, a 28-yard attempt.
This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. This is 1st and 10.
We go tonight.
Laporta in motion. Goff in the pistol. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
On 2nd down, Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Bakuba.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They took this one down to the wire. Late field goal does the trick. Walk away with the victory.